TBK Center because we're excited to get back out here and get opened up again. But we're just kind of going to do some other things that I prefaced in my video from the other day, that we're going to kind of do some tie-in with what's happening in I Can Do Gymnastics to what you're going to be seeing over at the TBK Gymnastics, and how important and influential that program is. So over here to my left is Rochelle. You guys have probably seen her downtown in the Davenport branch. She's basically in charge of the I Can Do Gymnastics over at the Davenport. So we thought we could bring her in today and kind of help out. She's going to do some stuff here with Big Jules, who's over here on my right side. And we're going to do some stuff here. I'm going to do some talking and narrating of stuff, and then we're going to bring it and move it into the balance beam. And then we're going to show you how it will advance progressively down the road, and how beneficial the I Can Do Gymnastics program really is. So I'm going to turn it, with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Rochelle. She's going to head on over here and hang out with Jules and give him some directions on some of the things that we're going to be doing. While she's doing that, I'm going to still be talking, narrating things that she's doing. Are you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
You want to say anything before we get started?
Thanks, everybody, for being here. Can't wait to get started. All right, so Jules, what we're going to do, we're going to do some animals. And our first animal is we're going to be bunny rabbits. You know what a bunny rabbit looks like? They're actually, this is a standing bunny rabbit. So our feet are going to get together, and we're going to hop all the way to the other side, keeping our feet together. Okay? Try to pretend that you're putting a piece of paper between your legs. All right? Are we ready?
So while she's watching him and doing that stuff with Jules, the purpose of this is, one, to get jumping going, cardio. It's also to get familiar with what the body's doing in the body and jumping. And then we are also going to take it, all this stuff that we're doing here for warm-up is going to be lead into what we can do for the balance beam over here when we head on over there.
Ready? Our next thing we're going to do, we are going to do some crab walks. So we get down on our hands and our feet like this. And one thing I think that's really important is getting our belly nice and high.
Yeah, very good. She's getting her belly nice and high. It's working on the range of motion in the shoulders. And then obviously we're working on weight transfer moving forward.
Want to give me a high five?
So what we would start with in I Can Do Gymnastics is just kind of a basic movement. And then we would actually get a little bit more difficult, which I'm going to hand a more challenging adaptation, which we use over at the TBK Center. I'm going to have her do it again and then do pinching.
Right now?
Yeah. Okay. Have her turn around. So she's going to do another one that we're going to add.
So the next thing we're going to do, are you tired yet? No? Okay. We're going to do that same thing, front walks, but we want to do pinching and pinching. Okay? Bringing those arms up.
So on this one, she's working on a lateral movement, which is important in the sport of gymnastics. Getting kids to do as many different movements as they possibly can. Right now, at this age in the I Can Do Gymnastics program, our big influence is quantity, not quality. And then as we expand further in the TBK program, we're going to be working on more quality and less quantity. So as many movements as we can to be working the range of motion, having the kids active and doing multiple things for when they do more advanced training in gymnastics.
All right, so our next one, we're going to be a flamingo. Okay? So flamingos, they like to stand on one foot, right? We're going to stand on one
foot.
foot.
So Rochelle is going to do a flamingo walk. Okay, and basically we're going to lift the leg up. As we would say, we would leave that as flamingo walk in I Can Do Gymnastics. And when we get into the TBK Gymnastics, what that actually turns into is called a passe walk, which the kids will be doing. We're going to show that on a beam in a little bit. So these are all things that are going to lead up to that. And then the next one she's going to do is the coupe walk.
So now we're going to do one a little smaller. Instead of having our foot go all the way up, we're putting it right here, okay?
So coupe means the foot is going to go up onto the ankle bone when we do that. Touch the ankle bone, touch the ankle bone, touch the ankle bone. And then to advance that, we're going to advance that a little bit more, and then you can go up in a releve on your toe. Raise up really high and push through your foot.
Oh, you're going faster than me. Look at that.
Good job. Nice work, you two. Excellent.
All right. So, our next one, we're going to do some hops. Okay, we'll hop on one foot. Okay?
So she's doing flamingo hops.
There, and then we'll switch foots and we'll hop with our other
Sometimes we can call these bird hops,
so we'll go like
dinosaur hops, because birds are connected with dinosaurs. Boys like dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs. I hope you guys like dinosaurs.
I'm a dinosaur.
He's doing very good on that. That's very coordinated. And, and Kelly just said, I'm a dinosaur. That's good, guys.
One of my favorites, we're going to do a bear walk. Are you ready? Our hands go down to the ground like this, and we're going to walk
So
like
the
a
thing that I want to
grizzly
say
bear.
about bear walks is a lot of people think that, well, why would we have a kid doing a bear walk? Because didn't we just teach them to go from crawling to walking?
Good job.
Yes, that is very true that we did. But the bear walk really works a bunch of things. It works on getting the shoulders over the wrist. So I'm going to have him do that again, and then we're going to add a forward roll to it. So Mr. Jules, can you put your hands down? Do your bear crawl. When I say roll, I want you to duck your chin to your chest and do a forward roll. Go ahead and do a bear crawl. Bear crawl, bear crawl, bear crawl. Head down and roll. Push. Very good. Now come back to bear crawl. Bear crawl. Head down and roll. Okay. And what the body's being changed to do is getting the shoulders forward over the hands, getting the bottom over the head. So it's putting an active style into getting into the forward roll. All right. You good on that?
Yep.
So that's the kind of stuff that we would do for lead up. We are going to transition over here behind us. So the cameras are probably going to turn. We're going to go over here and do the balance beams. So Miss Rochelle is going to continue with Jules on the low beam. We're also going to bring Cash in and show you guys some other stuff that we're going to be doing on the high beam of skills that you do in the I Can Do Gymnastics program. So let's head on over here. So we basically have set up 3 stations. Once we get into the gymnastics TDK program, I know Rochelle uses a lot of stations. She likes to use stations. It's very helpful for kids to be doing stations. So we're going to go through a quick couple of stations here. Right here, we're going to do squat on, come up. Then we're going to jump down to stop sign. So we're going to hit stop sign here. Boom. And then we're going to bring our crab walk in again. We're going to go sideways. We're going to put our hands on the mat, do that thing, and we're working on our lateral movement. Okay, and then Jules will show you, Jules or Michelle are going to show you, I guess you're going to do flamingo walk and possibly walk. Okay, so you want to come over here and start over here, though, bro? All right. So the squat on is once again working on shoulder range of motion, getting the shoulders over the wrist for when we go from low bar to high bar. A lot of different things happening. You don't have to just do beam. So he's working on lateral movement. She's really pushing on getting the hips up. He's trying to get those hips up and square up. And then she's going to come here and she's going to do the beam. So she's going to start with our flamingo walk or passe. Passe walk is foot up to the knee. The knee should be at a 90-degree angle up in front of you when you're doing it. Just going to kind of jump here in front of the camera and show like that. Passe. And then just going to go through one more time. So at this point, when you're going through the stations, you do 1, 2, or 3 times around. Kind of helping them and assisting them the first 2 times, and then on the 3rd time, let them to do a little bit more by themselves. And then also, when they're doing it by themselves, maybe add in some more challenging and more difficult activities for them to do, to challenge them, keep them active. So then this time, she's going to come back across the beam with Jules, and she's going to do a passe walk. yourself up to the support. So I'm going to go just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to have them do leg swings on the beam. One leg at a time. So we call this a tick-tock. We're going to go one leg at a time here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, perfect. Now, get on your horses. Take your hands here. Take one foot up on the beam. This is how we work on mounting the beam. He's going to put his hands in front, and he's going to take his feet, put his feet up here on the beam behind him, and he's going to pull his belly into his spine. Come up on your knees. Come up on your knees. Perfect. Then he's going to do a knee stand right there. Okay. Now what I'm going to have him do is a knee scale. So he's going to walk across the beam and do a knee scale. Knee scale. Okay. Back leg out nice and straight. Stretch it out. This is a very good lead up to get the kids to be used to getting up on a high beam. Okay, so I'm going to have them stop right there so it's comfortable. Now I'm going to have them stand up on the beam. Put your belly into your spine. I'm going to be here just to help them just in case. You can see that balance on the beam is a fantastic thing for boys to be doing. Okay, now, Cash is a little bit taller, so we're probably okay on our jump down here, but I'm going to stand here just in case once you jump down to a stop sign. Perfect. All right? Excellent. Good job. All right, so that's some of the advanced stuff that we can do with the balance beam. So the next thing that we're going to kind of go into is we're going to pan over to the I Can Do set on the other side of the gym. And then we're just going to kind of show you some of the movements that they do in I Can Do Gymnastics that are correlated to what we do over here at the TBK Center. So give us just a couple minutes as we transfer over. So just so you guys know, over here at the TBK Center, so we're going to walk over here. Right here we have a full 42 by 42 foot floor, the red floor. Behind us we have a balance beam, the balance beam setup. Tumble track system right here. It's a 40-foot trampoline that kids can work on tumbling seals on. Then we have the uneven bar sets. I had a question not so long ago on those bar sets. Those are elite level bar sets, so those are the bars that the kids that you see on the national team and stuff like that on TV competing on. So that's the actual full set of bars. There's some height adjustments that can be done for the top bar and the bottom bar. And then if you look at the other side of the gym, we have a blue floor, and on top of the blue floor is our I Can Do Gymnastics setup. So we're going to come on over here with these two gentlemen, Mr. Jules and Mr. Cash. And then Rochelle is going to go through movements on the I Can Do set that are very helpful for gymnastics program.
All right, guys. So this is some of our I Can Do Gymnastics setup. As you can see, it's a little smaller, which is really good for some of our smaller kids. We do have classes for toddlers that can be with their parents up to 5 years old. So Jules is a little big for this equipment, but I think he'll do a great job. So what we're going to do is work on those bear crawls that we were doing earlier, and I'm going to have Jules walk up the ladder using those bear crawls. So you're going to put your hands on the side. On that black part. Great job. Good upper body strength.
So I'm going to have Cash do some stuff over here. Come here, Cash. So what we're going to be doing when we're doing these stations, can you lay on your back for me? Lay on your back. Lay down on your back. Okay, and we're going to, so something that he can be doing on the side while another station is going on is working on flipping our hands upside down, bending our knees and pushing up to a bridge. Wow, Cash, that's a really good bridge, bro. All right? Nice job, man. I didn't know you could do that. Excellent. Okay, so that's something that we could be doing while one of the kids is going. One of the kids in the group are going. The other thing that we can do, come here, Cash.
Wonderful. This time, you know, this is a slide, right? Usually you slide down it. We're actually going to climb, okay? So I'm going to have your feet go here and your hands go here, and we're just going to climb down backwards. That looks like a crowd, huh? You're gonna crab walk down. Great job.
Very good utilization of the equipment, Michelle. Good job.
All right, should we run through it again? Okay.
So while they're running through that again, real quick, one of the other side stations that we can do after they finish is have go on the other side of the bar, hands in the bar, and then jump up to a support and hold yourself up. Just holding that support position, hugely important position. Strengthening the shoulders up here, strengthening the deltoids. I'm gonna pull the belly into the spine. Be able to hold that, get those legs together nice and tight, and really just build up the muscle endurance for that. It's extremely important. So if you guys are watching a gymnastics class and you see that a kid is just kind of hanging out there on the bar, they're not really just not doing anything. They're actually working. I mean, every single, would you say every muscle in your body is activated right now? Yeah, he's got a little knot in there. That means he's probably getting challenged pretty good. So you can jump down and relax. So really good stuff that we're working on, trying to get these kids to build up strength. I will tell you that I am 46 years old, and if I did not have gymnastics in my life, I would not be as flexible and strong as I am still at 46 years old. So it's a really, really good sport. So anyway, just wanted to say thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you to Jules. Thank you to Cash. Thank you to Rochelle for coming out here. Once again, I always forget to do this and say, Kelly, thank you for being here today. Frank, thank you for being here today and helping us out get this set up today. It's awesome. You know, Kelly's with Done Right TV, and sometimes I joke with him on camera, but now you guys kind of know who he is. Maybe we should get him out here on camera so everybody can see him. Yeah, come on over here, man.
Let's do a nap thing.
Come on over here, man. Come on over here, guys. So this is Kelly. He's the one that works the camera behind the scenes, production and things like that. It's awesome, and then works hand in hand with Frank to make this all possible for us. So it's really cool to have you around and helping us out with this.
Happy to help out.
Cool, cool. So once again, stay happy, stay safe, smile, have fun. And remember, spend some time, quality time with your family, because you're not going to get this again, so don't take advantage of it. Enjoy it. Thanks for joining us, guys.